Money is the constant bane of many of our lives, and Football Manager is no different. Jens Schreiber and Hannover 96 are facing a few issues. Hey everybody, the Scribe here, and welcome back to the channel. And today I played ahead a little bit. We got through that annoying World Cup 2022 long break. And, the boys are back on the pitch, and there's no more money in the bank. As you can see, there's a little bit of a problem. The overall balance right now for Hannover is 7.9 million euros in the red. The profit and loss is really, really badly. They are bleeding money. Staff wages are high, non-football costs are high, player wages are high, match day expenses are high, and of course, loan repayments don't help if that's over 400K a month. And what this has done, so we got the little thing message in the mail saying, hey, let's renegotiate or change the goals for the season. And automatic promotion. We don't need to win the league. Automatic promotion. And with that, we had a little shift in our budgets. And right now, we have a negative wage budget of minus 2.8 million, 2.86 million, and a transfer budget of 114K left in the budget for Jens. And that's not good. That's not good. If we look at the club vision, work within wage budget is required. Right now, this thing's on course, so we'll have to wait and see. But of course, winning the league would mean 17 million euros come to Hannover. And with that, things change a little bit. But the problem what this has now created, we can't negotiate contracts. There is nothing. There's no money. There's no wage negotiating available. I tried to sign a free player, really good one, and he wanted 900K, and the max we could offer was 200. And that was the first time, for some reason I didn't realize it. Right then I noticed, we have a problem, and sure enough, that's the issue. But it goes beyond signing new players. It's re-signing existing players. So here we are on the squad screen. First, we're going to talk about Jan-Paul van Hecke and his situation. He is going to be leaving, but provisionally agreed to sign a 1.2 million contract at the end. So his contract was ending. I was looking at maybe signing him, but we had no money. So Jan-Paul van Hecke will obviously leave and be on. We'll see. Maybe we can re-sign him on loan. I doubt it. Julian Börner, we already wanted him to leave, but he's going to Holstein Kiel at the end of the season. Thankfully, signed Bright Arai B, at least that. Yannick Dame, his contract is expiring. Can't re-sign him. Who else is here? Sebastian Kerk. We looked at re-signing him, and he said absolutely not, leaving. No point in even chatting. We'll see what it's like near the end of the season, but we couldn't re-sign him now anyway. And Cedric Teuchert wanted an improved deal. He wanted a 1.2, 1.3 million. Negotiations broke down, and then the budgets got slashed. And now, even if I want to offer him a new contract, we can't. There's no money. So it's going to be a bit of a tightrope. And as you can see, there are also a few injuries we're dealing with. So now, heading back to the schedule, I have played quite a bit off camera, but it's to be expected season 1. I'm going to do a few less off-camera matches now as we get into the home stretch of the season pushing for promotion. But following that dramatic episode with the 2-2 against Bielefeld and the 4-3 in extra time against St. Pauli, laid a major egg in the league, a 2-1 loss against 1. FC Nürnberg. Fabian Kunze actually scoring from a set piece. Then redemption time, 2-1 victory against Karlsruhe at home, a brace from Kerk. Then a 0-0 against Darmstadt away from home. Then at home, a 3-1 victory against Fortuna Düsseldorf. Kerk, another brace. Cedric Teuchert scoring as well. And the last match before the long break against Holstein Kiel, a 2-0 victory, goals from Teuchert and Kerk. Then in friendlies, a few meh, but these are friendlies. I don't really worry too much about it. In the last match day, we got some redemption. A 1-0 victory against 1. FC Kaiserslautern at home with Teuchert scoring in the 14th minute. It was pretty boring. They were decent in the first half and then made a few little tactical adjustments and got no shots anymore in the second half. So we just shut things down and kind of cruised it home. Today's episode will be the next round, the 8th final, Achtelfinale. The DFB-Pokal against Dynamo Dresden, because I'm kind of eyeing the calendar that maybe the next one we do is against Greuther Fürth, who are second, because Hannover 96 are top of the table. In the Zweite Liga now, it's tied on points, actually same goal difference, just scored more goals than Greuther Fürth, 2 points clear of Darmstadt and Hamburg, 4 points clear at this point of Bielefeld, but Hannover 96 are on course for promotion, but it's only 2 points between first and fourth gets you nothing. So as I mentioned, today it is all about the DFB-Pokal. We'll kind of see how the finances go. It's going to be a little interesting squad management towards the end of the season, but DFB-Pokal, next key round. We'll see if we can get into the quarterfinal today. Dynamo Dresden playing in the Dritte Liga, the third tier, so odds are at least favorable. As far as changes done to tactics, also added distribute to fullbacks, not just the central defenders. And right now we're working on stopping crosses. Those just seem to be a little bit of a problem. Our starting lineup, Zila, of course, and goal backline are Chilebi, Arai, Neumann, and Dehm. Boloka is starting here because Kunz is only coming back from his injury. Van Hecke is injured, as is Kühne. So Boloka is a really good halfback, so we're testing that role out as well. Besushkov and Leopold ahead of him. In the 10th spot, we've got Kerk, and the strikers today are Teuchert and Nielsen. On the bench, we've got Weinkauf, Börner, Mustier, Muroya, Kunze, Ullmann, Ernst, Schaub, and Tresoldi. Okay, let's see. I'm just going to tell them, expect nothing but a win here. Inspiration for Neumann. The rest, they're at least composed. All right, time for DFB-Pokal. I have decided to add the stadium sounds, just to add a little bit of background sound to the matches. Let me know what you think. Oh, and in case you missed it, I did add a manager profile picture for Jens Schreiber. Got a pack from View from the Touchline. I'll put a link down in the description for you so you can check these out. So we'll see how things go. Okay, throw in for Dresden, far side. I played with some camera angles. I just like the sideline view. I know it's not amazing if you're watching this on a mobile phone, but I like the sideline view just because I can kind of see the tactical approach more. I have played with some other views, TV for one, broadcast, but I just can't see enough tactically for the way I like to play. Nice ball forward here. Dehm now pushing forward. Plays it through again for Håvard Nielsen. And easy block and save there for Dresden. But first chance after 15 minutes. Throw in Dehm. He's going to go long. And that really does nothing. Long throws just aren't great. May have to look at adding for one or two players that player trait about the bullet throws. And Borowski got close there for Dresden. 17th minute. That was a good opportunity for them. Corner now. Park Kyuhyun for Dresden. In and nipping over the top. So apparently there have been 2 half chances for Dresden. One I can see, 2 I think might be a little bit too generous. But I've always, ever since I started playing Football Manager, complained about the way half and clear-cut chances are viewed. I've always felt that's incorrect. So You know, they do factor into my thinking process sometimes, an evaluation of a match, but not overly so. Leopold, oh, Scheffler with quite the tackle there to win the ball back. Bokowski, Park Kyuhyun, back to Wilkade. Out wide to Maya. Maya back. Park Kyuhyun. Wow, that was a nicely worked goal. Nice shot there by Dresden, and it is 1-0 to the lower league club against Hannover. And we need to change some things here. Not happy about that. Maya, let's see, where is Kyun? He's completely unmarked. Wide open. Not a good look there for Hannover in covering that one. Free kick now for Dresden. Conte. It's behind his man. Squares it. Scheffler there. Important block. Kade. Okay, we're not happy with the way this is going so far. Leopold now. Ball forward, looks for Teuchert. Holds it up. Loses the ball right away. Conte counters. Arai Mb. Scheffler. Oh, that rattles the frame. Bokowski now. And Chelebi controls it. Dresden are getting behind us here a little bit. I'm going to get to the half. Take a look at it here. 1-0 to Dresden. Let's see this. They are playing wide, standing pretty high up. So what I think I'll do is I will actually... I'm not happy at all. But we're going to go tactically here. And we're going to change this to a defensive midfielder. Just back on defend. Push him up a little bit because our center backs are splitting a little bit too far on average. I'm worried that might be an issue. They're coming across the wing, so I'm actually going to drop Chelebi to a fullback on support. And I'm going to put Dame on support as well, just to kind of counteract that a little bit. And then a lot is coming over Park Kyuhyun and Conte, so that side. So Conte, he is right-footed, so we're going to push him onto his left foot. We're going to tackle him hard. And Kyuhyun, he's left-footed, so he could actually cut in. So what we're going to do here, we're going to go in hard on him and press him instead. And kind of see what happens. So they've got a winger here and then maybe an inverted winger coming inside here. Not 100% sure, but hopefully that little adjustments, because they're coming over their right side, our left side quite often. We just got to keep an eye on that. A little bit here moving forward. Chelebi, nice interception to start the second half. Teuchert, Chelebi, and that should end that highlight, and it does. We're going to make a double sub here. Not happy at all. Teuchert isn't playing well. Chelebi is tired. I don't really have a left back, is the problem. Leopold is tired. Boloka is tired. So Kunz is going to come on for Boloka. And Leopold, I'm going to leave you on for now. What we're going to do instead is bring in Schaub for Kerk, because Kerk is not playing well. Kunze, Neumann, Leopold loses the ball. We are losing the ball in horrible positions. And Zila with that save there against Bokowski. We are having a very, very hard time here against Dresden today. I am not happy about that one bit. Corner in, Will over the top. And it's time for more adjustments. Chelebi is just tired. So what we're going to do is move Arai Mb in the left back, because he can play that. Börner will come in there. Leopold or Bezushkov. Well, they're both tired. Leopold is playing better than Bezushkov, so Ernst will come in. And we can make one more sub, which probably will be Leopold. I'm not sure. Even though Dame is tired as well. And tired fullbacks, when you're playing narrow, that's always dangerous. So we need significantly more here. It's time for another shout. We got to demand more here. Scheffler. No, Börner. I mean, he barely put a foot in there, and this could be it now. Let's see what VAR says. Penalty review coming in, and penalty awarded to Dresden. And they're going to look to go up 2-0 here in the 76th minute. It looks like our cup run will be coming to a close. Yeah, nothing doing there. All right, so instructions. Go wide. We're not going to play out. We're going to go higher. To be more expressive. We're going to get rid of that. Counter press. Take short kicks. Yeah, well, actually, we're going to get rid of that. Out of possession. Well, stop crosses isn't really doing anything. So we'll go with that here moving forward, and then I'm going to have to make another substitution. It looks like we're probably going to have to change our fullbacks again. I mean, we've just done nothing. We've had one shot here in the second half. Bokovsky now. Take off Dame. Muroya will come in for him. Some fresh legs. Maya Tsila gathers that one. And he boots it out quickly, looking for Teuchert. Teuchert does get it from his man. Holds it up. Nielsen. Out wide to Dame. Dame pushing forward. Can he get a cross in? He does. Hovat Nielsen. That's not going to do it. And Dresden now with subs. Let's go very attacking here, guys. We got a couple of minutes left. Schaub here with a corner. Kunze. Oh, that hits the upright. Would have been, I mean, honestly, at this point, we do not deserve to win this match. Dresden have played so much better, which is very concerning. Honestly, very concerning indeed. Teuchert. Because, I mean, we had some friendlies in the winter that weren't great. I tweaked some things. I tested some things. But this is a problematic result for me. Dresden is a team we need to beat. And not only did we not beat them and so get knocked out of the cup, but on top of that, they played much better than us. I mean, there's no question about it. Who is the better side today? It was not Hannover 96. It was very clearly Dynamo Dresden. And that is, like, what was that? What was that from Zila? He could have played it short to the center back. Instead, he didn't. So, yeah. Not good. And Jens Schreiber will not be happy, and he will let the team know that he's not happy. Okay, I am far from pleased, guys. That was bad. So, yeah, there you have it. Poor finishing cost Hannover. It wasn't poor finishing. It played poorly. I mean, they had the significantly higher XG. I mean, penalties always help. But, yeah, out in the 8th final, received 700K, which is nice. Nielsen hasn't scored any time soon, and Hannover 96 head coach slams team. Damn right. So if we look at finances now, we got a little bit of bump, but not much there. I think most likely next match, I haven't been doing this, but I will here. I'm going to play these for the February fixtures off camera, and then come back for Greuther Fürth. All right, that ends a disappointing episode, a loss in the cup to Dynamo Dresden, outplayed by them for sure, no question. Who is the better side? Can't complain. And financially, things are not looking good at Hannover, so Jens has a little bit of thinking to do about what the future is, because obviously a massively cash-strapped club isn't necessarily the direction that Jens is looking for in his career, but we'll keep an eye on. This season needs to progress first, and he definitely needs to get promoted. That is without a doubt. So if you enjoyed this episode, please hit that like button. Don't forget here, or at the end, I've got a little bit of something here, so maybe stick around for that. And I will talk to you next time. Bye.